Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to AM Buffalo. As you may know, the Consumer Electronics Show is happening right now in Las Vegas, and it's there that we see all the newest technology and how it shapes our world in this new year. Great inventions are also unveiled, and this year we have standing by one of those award winners, high-tech inventor Aaron Horowitz, with Catherine Blades, Senior Vice President at Aflac. So good morning, folks. You two have teamed up to introduce a very special robotic duck. Maybe you can tell us about it.
Absolutely. My special Aflac duck is a social robot designed from the ground up to meet the needs of children with cancer. We spent over 12 months working at the Aflac Cancer Center with over 100 families and 35 doctors. The duck does so many things, but I'll just touch on two of them. The first is medical play, so kids can actually attach an accessory chemotherapy port to their duck so that their ducks can receive chemo right alongside them. And we know from other research that this type of medical play is so important and therapeutic for children. It's actually been shown to reduce stress for these kids. We also learned that it is really difficult for kids to communicate their feelings, especially when they're really young. So the duck comes along with all sorts of different discs, each with a different face on it. Happy, sad, scared. And when kids tap these feelings to the duck's chest, it will behave with that same feeling. This allows them to communicate with their caregivers what is just so difficult for these children to vocalize.
Well, you know, Aaron, it's fantastic, and I think every kid loves to hold a stuffed duck, and of course, a duck is going to work for Aflac. But Catherine, maybe you can talk about how Aflac has really been involved in helping kids with cancer for a long time.
We have been, Linda. For the past 22 years, we've had a partnership with the Aflac Cancer Center in Atlanta, Georgia. And over that time, we've donated more than $122 million to the research and treatment of cancer. And my special Aflac duck is a brilliant extension of that commitment. And we look forward to helping children and families even more.
And Aaron, I understand you're actually going to be looking to get a duck into every child's hand who's newly diagnosed around the country. That's thousands and thousands of these things.
Absolutely. And that's largely where Aflac comes into play. They're in discussions with Children's Miracle Network and some other incredible organizations to be able to provide these to children at no cost.
You know, it's just fantastic. Aaron, how long were you at work on something like this?
We've spent the past 12 months really working hand in hand with the Cancer Center. So our team went down there about once a month for anywhere from 3 days to a week. And we tested every element of this with children from the design of which faces should be on those discs to all the way in our early research, just mapping what is the emotional journey that these patients face so that we could really design something that doesn't just look cool and work cool, but actually have an impact for these families.
Wow. Aaron, after something like this, it's got to be so satisfying to see these ducks in kids' hands and actually helping them get through the toughest part of their treatment. Are you going to keep inventing? Are you just going to be an inventor by nature and try to come up with something else now? There must be something going on in your brain.
Always new things turning, and actually I co-founded a company called Sproutel with Hannah Chung where we do this type of work. We're a research and development workshop, so we're always working on new things to improve the lives of patients facing some pretty tough times.
Catherine, this is terrific. It's great that Aflac is behind it, but don't forget us adults. Some of us who have been diagnosed with cancer would love to be holding something like that too, a stuffed animal to help us out.
No, I understand, but as Aaron alluded to, the medical play and the research that currently exists is really important in children. So won't rule out possibilities, but that's where we definitely want to start.
Well, listen, we have to thank you both, Catherine and Aaron, and congratulations on this very special award that will introduce this wonderful Aflac duck and help countless kids with cancer. That's just amazing.